I asked, you answered. You want to see a Gucci haul? I got a Gucci haul for you. Hello my darlings, it's Dion Dean. Welcome back to another video. We are going to jump right into it. I wanted to show you guys some pieces that I got from the Gucci outlet and designer consignment through Fashionphile. And stop the video now. Go to the description box. I actually decided to put some videos in my Patreon group for you guys. I'm not charging for the Patreon group until February, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a feel for how the Patreon group is going to run. I've been talking about opening this lab forever. This piece of hair is in my mouth. Okay, Dion. And so stop the video because I'm going to be referencing a few of those videos. So stop, sign up, and come back. You back? Let's go. So I shop, I'm unashamedly frugal, okay? I don't like to pay more than what I feel a brand deserves from my checks, okay? And so I decided over the holidays that I wanted to get a few extra Gucci pieces, and so you know, I frequent the traditional Gucci store quite often. So first I want to show you the accessory that I got and then kind of give you the difference. Hope that makes sense. The difference in buying it from the store versus buying it from designer consignment. So this is my black Gucci Marmont bag that I got from the store. So there's the box. Pay attention to the box as well because that's going to play into other things I'm going to talk about in this video. You guys know that I'm a professor, so I talk a lot. So if you don't like that, too bad. So of course it comes in the bag. Here's the belt, so on and so forth. So the reason why I wanted to show you what it looks like when it comes from the store versus what it looks like when it comes from designer consignment is because a lot of what you pay for when you go to Gucci or Saint Laurent or Vuitton is the service, is the seltzer water or the champagne, the boxes, the packaging, the experience. A lot of times you're paying for the experience. If you're someone who doesn't necessarily care about the experience, then designer consignment is where it's at. So let's take you into this purchase that I got for Christmas. This is from Fashionphile. And so with designer consignment, they're going to give you the experience without being in the store. Of course, in New York they have Fashionphile. I'm not sure if they have it anywhere else. The Real, they have the Real all over the country. So you can get the experience. I don't really need to go in the store neither, okay? Just send it to me. So this is, I actually have never gotten the calendar before. So they gave us a calendar. Oh my gosh, yes, for manifestation. Yes, yes. They're like, listen, go ahead and manifest this Celine and Chloe. Go ahead and manifest Hermes, darling. Go ahead and manifest Gucci and Saint Laurent. Ooh, for my birthday month. Yes. Thank you, Fashionphile. Okay, so haven't gotten that before. You get a thank you card. I am big on branding. A lot of how I buy and what I look like, what I'm looking for when I'm buying is branding. They give you the receipt to make it seem like thank you for your dollars. They give you receipt in this envelope. But let's get into what I purchased. And of course you have confetti that Riley will probably play with and put everywhere. So this is, oh, came in a box, okay. Used is the new. Okay. I haven't opened this. Opening this for you guys. So, came in a Fashionphile box that we are going to open. And what did I get? Don't make a fool out of me, Fashionphile. I need all these degrees and I can't open a box. Hold on. Oh, okay. So, Fashionphile box. Fashionphile bag. Oh, I got the Gucci, let me do it right, Gucci bag, and the Marmont Belt. And I don't want to call it rose. For some reason, I feel like calling it rose. But I got the Marmont Belt in this tan, peachy color, okay? It comes with a certificate of authenticity. and all the accoutrements of designer consignment. So this was $320. I believe, you know what, let me not lie to you. This was, I know it was $100 cheaper, whether it was 110, 120, 130, I'm not sure. Let me not lie to you. This was $390. I had a store credit. This, I believe, is $490. So it was a $100 difference between pre-loved and what I got, or what you can get in the store. This is still available in store. So the question is, am I going to pay $100 more for the store experience? For me, no. For you, and then also, 120s are hard to come by on designer consignment as well. This is a size 120. And so again, you're paying $100 more for the experience. Is it worth it? Is it not? It's really up to the consumer. For me, it wasn't. I've already had that experience multiple times in my life. I did not need another experience. The only reason I went to store for this is because this was a present to myself for this for one of the semesters that I did really well in spring, for spring semester. I like to celebrate myself. That's what I do. Don't judge me. So that's the first purchase, the first Gucci purchase. Let's get into the boots, because I know you all want to know about the boots. Let's go ahead and get into the boots. All right, so another reason why I'm not that pressed to shop at the traditional Gucci store is because in South Florida, we have an abundance of places to find Gucci. We have the Gucci outlet here at Sawgrass. I believe there's a Gucci outlet in, no, not I believe. I know that there's a Gucci outlet in Orlando. They sell Gucci at Sawgrass within Neiman Marcus Last Call, Saks off Fifth. You can go over to the West Coast, go to Naples. If you want me to do a list, let me know and I'll leave it in the description box. But we can find Gucci in many other places than the Gucci store. And so, I will definitely go into the Gucci store to see what's in there, see what I like, so on and so forth. But I'm not that pressed to buy full price. And I'm going to talk about that. I'll talk about that. So I want to introduce you to a few pieces that I've purchased at the Gucci outlet to prepare you, and also introduce you guys to the video. I'll leave them up here. So this I got 2 or 3 years ago. 2018, one of them years. I got this at the Gucci outlet, and this was $600 down from 2,000 and something dollars. It was, I believe, $1,200. They brought it down to $1,200 and then an extra 50% off. This is a Gucci Ghost bag, and it was a bag that I had looked at in the store, and in my brain, I'm like, that's going to the outlets. And it did, and I got it. Another Gucci outlet purse, which I did not put, I don't know why, I think I just took it out of the bag and wore it to brunch the next day, so it never made it to a video, is my Dionysus Bloom bag. This actually, how much was this? This came down from $2,700, and I want to say resale, it's still going for about $2,000 or $1,500. This came down to $800. This was my present to myself in 2018. Christmas present to myself. I took every dollar everybody gave me, and I was like, Gucci outlet, here I come. All right. And so one of the things that you'll see if you make it to the Gucci outlet is that they have, I don't want to say like overstock. I'm pretty sure they have outlet stuff that they make just for the outlet, but a lot of times it's collaborations, which is why I'm waiting on the Balenciaga hack to make it there. It'll probably take a year or so, but I'm a patient shopper. And that's something that I put in the Patreon group. In the Patreon group, I put a video that I actually teach from. I've actually taught from this video, and it's about the innovation theory. There are innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. And all consumers, I teach this in my consumer behavior class, fashion branding class. As consumers, we all are in one area. We are either the innovators, which are typically the influencers, those high-level influencers who bags are sent to, who designs are sent to. We're in that group, or we're the early adopters. These are the very fashion-forward, which I consider myself to be. And and I'll tell you why I really don't consider myself to be. We have the early adopters who were after the innovators, who kind of are the second people to kind of latch on to the piece. You have the early majority, which I believe I fall into because I don't get into the hype. I wait and see what's going on. Like, is it a trend? Is it really gonna last? Like, I'm definitely not paying full price yet because I don't even know if this is something that's gonna be relevant in my closet for the next 10 or 20 years. And I'm also very frugal, so for me, I would rather pay for a weekend at the Mandarin Oriental. Like, that's my judge. Like a good 4-hour brunch. That's me. Then you have the late majority, and then you have the laggards. When styles make it to Walmart, that's laggard, right? Like if we just look at like the Balenciaga woven shoe, when it gets to Walmart, that means it's a laggard. It's for the majority to start buying. So I put that video in the Patreon group, so take a look, because it's free for now. It's going up. It's free for now. I'm gonna say that again. My Patreon group is free for the next 3 or 4 weeks. And then I'm raising the price. I just want to get you guys used to that. Anyway, so the people that are shopping at the outlets for the most part are either frugal fannies like me or they just don't want to pay full price. My apologies. Not to apologize. Mommy came out and asked me a question. Okay. So perfect example. This turban, I actually went to the Gucci outlet for this turban because I saw this when it was in the stores. Let me see if it actually has like, whether it was spring, summer. I don't know what this says. It says S01, but this isn't 2001. I don't know what spring 2021? Because I remember seeing this last year. So this was a turban. My girlfriends and I, we like to do a brunch. We like to go to the beach. And I've been looking for a Gucci turban for months. I've been looking on the Real. I've been going to the outlets. And finally, this one made it to the outlet. This was originally $450, and at the outlet it was $150. Not paying $450 for this turban. I like it, but I'm not. No. So this turban, and if you follow me on Instagram at IamDionDean, then you saw this in my latest reel. How does it look? Go to Instagram, you'll see how it looks, because I don't want the wig to shift. So this was the first piece. So, going around the store as I do, I saw these boots and I was like, oh, those boots are hot. Yes, 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 yes. So I just casually picked them up. I was not planning, I wasn't looking for boots. I went in there like I do all the time when I'm at Sawgrass, looking for turbans because brunch life, beach life, turn up any outfit. So I saw this boot and I was just literally casually like, let me just see what it is. I came home with the boot, guys. So this is one thing that I want you guys to realize as well. This is the old Gucci branding. This is the new Gucci branding. So again, if you're someone that likes the new, if you're the innovator, if you're the early adopter, then getting this bag and buying something from the outlet is something that you're just not prepared to do because it's seasons old. Like, why would you do that? Like, no, it has to be in season, it has to be new. I'm not an early adopter or innovator. So here is the box. Came a little damaged and they apologized. They're like, the boots are okay. It's just the box. So here is the box. So again, was not thinking about buying any boots until I turned this boot over and saw the price. And I really didn't even believe it then. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Called the sales guy. I said, how much is this boot? He said, oh, it's the price is marked. I was like, pack it up. Literally, I was like, pack it up. So I got the Gucci Lisa boot. My best friend is so ratchet. She was like, girl, you swear you somebody's Mary J. Blige. Is there something wrong with that? This is the Gucci Lisa boot. Okay, now let me tell you that I do logo, but I don't necessarily do logo like this. But something about this boot, I mean, I picked it up for a reason, right? Because I could totally see this with like this. A little shirt dress, going to brunch, like doing what you do. So let me show you the price, guys, because I feel bad telling you the price because I feel like the DMs are going to be lit. Like, girl, if you don't take your behind back to Gucci and get me these shoes, do you see that? $255. Let me show you again because I think you're not going to believe me. Do you see that? $255. Yes. Yes. Pack it up, wrap it up. Do what you need to do. I want those boots. Please don't haze me. Please don't flood my DMs. Leave me alone. So these came with both dust bags. I haven't even taken this one out the plastic because I can't believe it. They've been sitting here for like a week. I'm like, did this really happen? And when I tell you I walked out of that store, I ran out of that store, actually. I paid and ran because I didn't want the manager to follow me out and be like, man, there was a mistake. I was like, you're not going to find me. The boots are mine now. They're in the back of my car. $255. I text all of my girlfriends. I was like, listen, y'all. Listen. Go on and cash at me. Yeah, I don't know if they have any more. They didn't have, this was the largest size that they had when I was there. And I don't know if they had, because one of my girlfriends was like, I need a 38. They didn't have a 38, they had a 37. So I don't know what the stock is. Another one of my girlfriends, Jessie, hey boo, if you're watching. I was looking for her if they had a larger size. They said that they didn't, but they were also really, really packed. This was right before New Year's. Anyway, these are the boots. So, again, you get deals like this. This is not an in-season boot. This boot is probably years old. I don't remember when this boot came out. I feel like Mary J. Blige was wearing it like 3-4 years ago. I'm not sure. I am not an early adopter or an innovator. Please look at that video because it'll make so much sense. I am not that person that needs to have the new. I am that person that waits it out. I'm that person that will wait for it to get to the outlet so that I pay $1,500 less. That's who I am. So shopping at the outlet, shopping on designer consignment is fine for me. I say that to say, however you want to spend your money, spend your money. If you want to pay full price, pay full price. If you want to get it at the outlets, if you want to thrift it, get out of people bondage. Buy what you want to buy. There are people that are just like, why you always buy at the outlet? Because I'm frugal. Some people say, why you pay full price? You paid all the money. Didn't I work for it though? When I got the belt full price, yeah, I work very hard. I buy what I want when I want to buy it. So I just want to give you my perspective and give you guys some education on why people buy what they buy, when they buy it, and where you as the consumer, where you fall. Are you an innovator? Are you someone that has to have it new? Nothing wrong with that. Are you the person that it doesn't have to be new, but you want to be current, you want to be on trend, you want to be on point? Early adopter. If you're someone like me, early majority or late majority or laggard, watch the video. It's going to be such a blessing to you. Again, I'm going to leave the link for the Patreon group, and know that the price is going up, okay? But I want to get you used to going to my Patreon group. Love you guys so much. I'm going to do a video on how to style this. I'm not going to do it right now because I have to take Joyce to the doctor. Caretaker life. But I will do a special video where I actually get to style these for you guys. All right, so that's going to be coming up really soon. Love you guys so much. Please leave a comment on the designer piece that you're waiting to hit the real, that you're waiting to get to the outlets, that you can't wait to thrift. I want to know what it is because I have a few too. I have a few pieces like this Balenciaga hack. I'm almost at the point where I want to pay full price because I just feel like those knife boots. But I just feel like in a year or two, they're going to be on the real. Do I want to wait though? I don't know. All right. Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye.